Hey, Loco Sports fans, welcome to the Loco Sports Lowdown. I don't know why Wes is going on mute all the time now. When we start the show, it's putting you on mute, Wes. But there you are. I'm gonna let you know right now, so you don't start talking to us from the muted wilderness. But welcome to the Loco Sports Lowdown Wednesday night edition. Weird week so far. Monday was we got winded out, but then like it was a non-event, thankfully. And so it's just kind of a weird free day Monday, but then nobody could play games. So that kind of, put a whole damper on this whole thing. So then yesterday we had a bunch of games because a lot of the Monday baseball got moved to Tuesday. And then again tonight, it was right back at it with the Wednesday baseball. Tons of soccer last night. I'm way behind on catching up on scores because I got too many things going on in my life. I'm going to be real with you. I am an overextended
The
man
avalanche of
at the
spring
moment.
sports scores just keeps on coming.
Yeah, I mean
It sure does.
I mean, if you want to get in on this, if you're thinking about trying to get into sports media or whatever, come on, get in this little document here and help us track down all these scores and stats and let's start writing up recaps again and all that. But I just can't do it all myself anymore.
Yep.
So children of all ages, up to my age and
Especially high
even
school
older,
students. Especially
come
high
talk
school
to me.
students.
Let's get you going.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. High school students should
Because I'll
be
tell you what, when
jumping
I
on the
was in high
opportunity.
school, you just have that certain passion for whatever school you go to that I feel that kind of shines off on what you do or rubs off on what you do.
Yep.
Yep.
Whatever job that you have in terms of whether it's myself doing public address, doing
Yeah.
play-by-play, at times, but also, as a, reporter, as a journalist, whatever
Well,
assignment
now
you.
they have social media, so a lot of them are on the social media teams and stuff. But like, hey, if you want to do
That's
something a little
the new
deeper,
age.
if you want to,
Yeah, that's
if you
that's
want to
the
go a
new
little
age
deeper
thing.
and
I
get
mean,
into some
obviously, content
reporting, come
creator,
talk to us.
influencer, content creator
Yeah.
kind of thing is those are the buzzwords, so.
Yeah, yeah. I can't see how this content creator economy is gonna hold up forever, though. It's just seems like a house of cards, doesn't it?
It really is.
That
Yep.
many people could be becoming millionaires off of some of the stuff they're posting. It just I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
don't
Wild.
I don't I don't see how it's
that's the
sustainable.
nature of.
But anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
probably
and
stay out
it
for a
also
long
seems like a total crapshoot how
but
whether you get famous or not. It
really
doesn't seem to have that much
Honestly.
to do with how good the content is.
a lot of
It's
times
very
that's the
strange.
case. Yeah, but
Yeah.
anyway, back to, local sports,
Yeah. I
yeah,
like the diversions. They're
yeah.
good.
No, I was just saying that, like,
What a weird time to be
I was planning
alive
to talk
too.
about,
Just
just about the fact that, these kids get in the avenue and that just the passion that they have for,
yeah.
there's certain schools, and it kinda shows, whenever they're involved, and that's going back to our
Yeah.
days with Brooke and,
Yeah.
Brady and a couple of other
Brady's
others.
still killing the game. Brady is, I believe he's shooting Carolina baseball. He's like the team photographer for
North Carolina?
Carolina baseball this semester.
South
South
Nice.
Carolina?
Carolina,
Yeah.
yeah, South
Yeah.
Carolina.
I'm
That's
thinking North
neat.
Carolina because
He's
'cause I'm
also
thinking
on the
like Madden.
club
Yeah,
golf
South
team now
Carolina.
for the
Yeah.
Gamecocks.
I saw that the other day. That's awesome
Yeah,
stuff.
shooting good
Yeah.
numbers. Now we love all our former babies. We got a bunch
He's
of
come a
them if
long
we
way since
started going down the roster.
those uh, afternoon rounds at Pinecrest.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yep.
But yeah, lots going on, and with high school stuff, and then Wes, you had a busy day out at the Shark Park. It was a good day for
Great day,
USC, both
3-0
baseball
between
and
baseball and
softball.
softball. Yep.
Yeah, outstanding stuff. So we'll talk about that, and then. Of course, the tournament is looming. We do have one local in
Yep.
it. Nick Pringle is back in there again with Arkansas this time, and I'm gonna have a real hard time rooting for John Calipari, coach the Arkansas team. I love you, Nick. I hope you put up numbers, but yeah, I'm gonna have a real hard time pulling for that team. That particular branded of laundry and that particular coach, hard for me to get behind. But Calipari, oof. Man, he's
Mm.
obnoxious. But I love Nick Pringle, and he's still balling out, and he seems to come alive in these NCAA tournaments. So we'll see. One
Yes, he
last try for
does.
that guy. What else? Any other headlines, boys, that I've missed? I've been head down.
Yeah.
Anything jumping out? And we didn't miss any big headlines. We're all good. All right, cool. Show brought to you tonight by Mickelson Law Firm and WHHI TV, our all-star sponsors. Mickelson Law Firm, basically our founding sponsor. The first ones, Ryan hit me up and said, "Want to support this thing you got going, this website," and they've been with us ever since. They're our official real estate closing attorney and presenting sponsor of our Hilton Head Christian Academy coverage. But they can help you with all your legal needs right in downtown Bluffton at Mickelson Law Firm, a official real estate closing attorney of LowcoSports and our original sponsor, and Marcus Walsh, WHHI TV, our all-star sponsor, great partner in local sports. And I've been slacking on the last night in the Loco lately. I've been talking with Jeremy about getting a better plan together for the spring because it's just been crazy. But we always love helping you guys with the sports coverage, and we love what you do with your broadcast and all your reporting out in the field, recently out at the DRI. Just always getting out and about to a lot of things that we can't get to, in fact. So good little shake and bake duo, and we appreciate everything you do helping us out over here at Loco Sports as well. So thanks to WHHI TV. All right, where do we want to start? Wes, tell us about the day out at the ballpark while I track down some more high school scores.
Yeah, I mean, this was much needed for USCB baseball. And it was a pleasant surprise to see the success of the pitching today, because that seemed to be the issue that this team was having the most. Is just
they beat Embry-Riddle today, correct?
Yeah, and that's a team that came in over 500. They were 10-9 the season.
That's always a good program.
Yeah, that's no joke of a program right there. If you beat an Embry-Riddle team, so that's doing something, and they certainly did. But yeah, the big headlines I mentioned throughout the broadcast was the pitching. 6 innings of scoreless ball from the bullpen, which has been the issue of this team, is plaguing this team.
Nice.
And how about what they did today? Just consistent, strong performances from the last 3 guys who came on the mound, especially Cole Thomas, who got the win. He was fantastic. And not only was he picking up outs, he was efficient. I mean, 62 pitches through 4 innings, and he gave it just 2 hits, and just, really in control, really efficient. And I mean, that's the pitching that they need. If you can get outings like that. I mean, Jake Rice was solid through 3, but then you got Cole Thomas, Alex Simmons. Simmons has really taken on a bigger role, and I've liked what he has done. And then Joe Turner, that was an important save for him to get, because there was a game earlier that he blew a save opportunity in a game, a kind of similar scoreline, similar to that. Maybe a 2-run game. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember, but Joe Turner coming in the ninth and getting that save, I think that's got to be a good just momentum booster for, and really just this entire team, for what they're able to do. Terrific pitching, terrific clutch pitching, especially what Cole Thomas did in the 7th. Bases loaded, 1 out, and able to induce a grounder, force out, and then another out to end the inning. I mean, that is what you need. You need at least 2 or 3 guys that you can trust in your bullpen, and this is a big step forward to see what they were able to do today. They kind of got a fortunate break with the way that Embry-Riddle gave up 2 errors in a row in that 5th inning to score those 3 runs. Certainly unorthodox runs that were scored. One a fielding error, and then the other on a steal attempt. So you'll take them any way you can get them, especially when you're on a losing streak, the length of what USCB is on.
Amen.
So you'll absolutely take that, and I think that's huge. Just getting back in the win column before a big conference series is exactly what you need for this team. Andrew Walters, 2 hits. He has been tremendous. And Luke Doty's been great as well. He's had a couple of hits these last couple of games. And I mean, no Cooper McDaniel, which is surprising. He has been mostly a fixture in the lineup. He did not play today. Great to see Nico Barcelo out, who kind of had an injury scare over the weekend against the North Georgia series. So he was back. They put Walters at first. They put Justin Brink in the game, who 0 for 3, but give him some time at third, young player. And I like Tanner Wagner and right. I like what he has brought, not just in terms of his throwing ability, but his hitting as well. I think he deserves more time in there, in my opinion. Now it's you get a couple of different ways you can put the lineup together and the fielders, but I kind of I like what they did today. I was very impressed by that pitching staff, and I hope he carried over. And obviously, you're going to need good outing from your starters. I don't think that Barnes pitched at all in that North Georgia series, so I'm not sure.
Hmm. Yeah, because we were
Kind of
wondering
shocked by
why they
that.
didn't put him in game one, right? And
You would think
maybe
so. I mean, you would
maybe he
think he
was
would have
hurt.
got a day, but I mean, I don't think we saw Barnes at all in that North Georgia series. Of course, you had a bullpen game on Sunday, but you went your two other guys,
Right.
Navarro, who I thought pitched very well.
I wonder if he's down right now.
Yeah, I mean, I
I,
don't.
I hope not, because that's a huge loss if he
Yeah.
is. Like that's a
Hopefully not.
massive loss.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
if he is down, it's just short term, not long term.
I would hope so.
But
I mean that.
yeah, that would be
I
good.
mean, the one thing I would say is a positive is I think the offense can score runs, and I think
Yeah.
the starting rotation has been actually pretty solid this season.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
mean,
Yeah,
the bullpen. They just have not found the answer for the bullpen yet.
but today was a good day.
today
It
was
was
a
a
step
good day.
Didn't
forward
have
for
to
sure.
use.
But I mean, Joe Turner. I
Mm.
mean, we've seen what he can do starting games. He was effective on Friday. Navarro was great on Saturday. Both were excellent. So you have those two guys. And obviously, I'm not going to speculate. I don't know everything. But yeah,
Right.
I mean, just what this bullpen did today against an Embry Riddle team that came in batting almost 300 on the year. I mean, this isn't like a run of the mill below average Division II team. This is a pretty good offense. They shut down Embry Riddle.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's a very good win. Anytime you beat Embry Riddle,
Absolutely.
you've done
Yep.
something in pretty much
And-
any sport. I mean, they're a quality program.
Yeah. And then softball with a couple of wins today as well. Dominated the first game 13-4.
Wow.
And yeah, run rule fashion. Emma Brinkman with a double. They only got 6 hits, but they made the most of them. And I think the only one.
And
Yeah,
who were they playing
they
today?
drew 9 walks. That was the key. They drew 9 walks in that game.
Oh, so that's right.
Excuse
That's
me.
right.
And to my will, kind of nice performance. And then it looked very similar to that Lander game, the one they let slip away that last game. They held on this time 9-8. In a game they were up 9-4 in. So I don't know if there's something about that last inning that you wish you didn't have those heart attack sessions.
Right.
But
Could have done without that, fellas.
Yes.
Ladies.
Yes, but this time it's good to see them get the win. Catherine Conway has been a hitting machine this year. She has been terrific at the top of the lineup. And then it's always good to see when players like Ashley Greaser and Caitlin Boyette get hot, because those two players are difference makers when their bats are going. And of course, it's always nice to see Saria and Tamaya with their speed get going and find ways to get on base. It's a quality team, a tough team to shut down when the offense is clicking, and I think it's come down to just that consistency in the circle. With obviously Madison Murphy, if she can play at the ace level, I think it gives USCB a real chance. But Casey Cantwell started this game, got the win. Murphy once again had some struggles late in that the 7th inning, having to come in, and actually came back in the 6th and finished it in the 7th, but it was a little hairy at times. So she's just got to get maybe getting this one will get the confidence flowing, or at least saying, okay, I can close out a game like this, even though it was still a challenge though. But it's you hope that these experiences will help Madison Murphy going forward. But good for Casey Cantwell. I was impressed with what she did. She's getting some more time. They're still trying to kind of develop who that number 2 pitcher is. Obviously, you still have Brundage, but Brundage's been good at times. But it's been nice to see them give a look to Cantwell because she's been producing lately, and she was excellent. She's just a freshman, so you're developing someone that could be
develop.
Yep. And so I hope we see more of Cantwell going forward.
When you got to have a 3. Because like when you go to your 2, that means your 1's cooked generally.
But the
if your 2 doesn't have it, you better have a 3.
I think the problem is they don't have a solid 2 right now. I mean, it's supposed to be Cassie Brundage,
right?
But
they're trying to figure out who.
She hasn't been consistent. That's
why you need 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why you need 3, because I mean, in general, they wouldn't be the 2 if they were more consistent, right? They would be the 1. So
Correct.
that's why you got to have 3 because sometimes the
That's
2
a good
doesn't
deal.
have
If
it.
you can have having 2 quality pitchers goes a long way. If you can have 3, then you're really have a step up over others in the conference. If you can have, and that's hard to do. But
Yeah.
if you have that, at least
Well, at
one of
least they ain't
those,
walking 9 people
yeah,
like Savannah
right,
State did.
yeah. Yeah, just good to see them get 2 wins
Or
and get themselves, back in that win column because it was a tough series. Tough to see them go 0-3. Even though Atlanta's a good team, that first game was tough to see them to get away from. Tough to see it get away from them. So Georgia College this week on
right.
the road. Looking forward to seeing how they do Friday, Saturday, and I think that's a very winnable series for them.
I was about to say that's a good winnable series for them. I think Georgia College has struggled just a little bit to start off the year, so I think it should be a really good series between those two. But it's always tough to go on the road. But I'm intrigued to see how USCB handles this weekend.
Indeed, indeed. All right, so Sand Sharks, the week is off to a good start. We'll see if they can keep it going this weekend with conference play.
Yep, Max and I will be likely be on the call in the USC Aiken series.
Yes.
Starting on Friday. Yes.
All right, good stuff. Get out to the Shark Park and support the Low Country's NCAA team. All right, baseball and softball full swing. Didn't get to play Monday, so we got to play a lot last night and tonight. I have all the scores for baseball and softball the last 2 nights going on the ticker now, and I'm going to work on soccer next. But biggest thing is for our purposes is Region 6-4A, 7-4A, whatever it is, 7-4A getting going. Is it 6 now? Are we down to 6? I don't know.
6-4A. Yeah, that's the
6.
Yeah.
region name.
I don't know how many freaking regions there are anymore. They switch it every 2 years too. As soon as you think
Yes.
you know it, they swipe it out
That's
from
great.
under you. Bishop England
6-4.
has gotten the better of Buford so far in their baseball series. They beat them 6-5 last night, and then I think they got them 6-0 tonight. So Bishop's looking good so far. Hilton Head beat May River last night 7-4, but the Sharks struck back tonight 6-3. So rubber match Friday at the Nest should be
Oh
a
man,
good one there.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I mean, that's. I feel like I would definitely be there, but of course, like I said, I'm covering Sand Shark baseball, but that should be a
Yeah.
terrific rubber game, and I'm very impressed by how the Seahawks have started this year. Matt Bowman's got them on another tier up, I think, this year, just in terms of the talent and the compete level this season. So I'm excited to see what he's doing over there with that Seahawks team.
Yeah, they're young and really good. Last night, Phoenix Shapiro pitched to Jim, and then Lozan came in and finished it off. But Shapiro's, he's a guy that we've been talking about him for years and years, going back to the Dixie Youth days. And then tonight for May River, it was Conti, Trevor Conti, who had the good night on the mound. He went 5, struck out 4, walked 5, 2 hits, no runs. Then Ellis Rose and Christian Beckman finished it up. Matajeski with 3 hits, 3 RBIs, and Jordan Reed went yard, leadoff guy for the Sharks,
Nice.
playing center field this year. They got freshman Derek Lessie at shortstop, sophomore Finn Boyles in right, so they're still pretty young, and then JV's got like 25 kids, so they got plenty coming down the pipe. But that region is going to be super competitive. Buford and Bishop England, 2 pretty good games so far, one really close. May River and Hilton Head have split the first 2. Bluffton, Colleton haven't played a region series yet. Colleton, they played tonight. They lost 5-4 to Bridges tonight. Bluffton beat Bryan County 8-2 tonight, and Bluffton's look pretty good in the early going. They're young as well, but
So
they're going to be pretty
I don't
solid.
understand why they have or they don't play like they 2 teams have a bye this week. I think that's strange. But
yeah,
I guess,
odd scheduling anomaly. It happens sometimes. There's a lot going on with that kind of stuff.
with
Where
availability,
you set a region schedule, and then
right,
somebody
yes.
has some kind of conflict that they can't do something that day.
logistical problems.
But you mentioned Colin losing to Bridges tonight. I mentioned on our group chat that Bridges team, it might be something to definitely
Attention
keep an
must
eye
be
on this.
paid. Attention must be paid.
I've been looking through the rankings across the board, not just Max Preps, but other rankings by multiple online, internet sources, and they're all putting Bridges Prep sitting in that top 5 for 2A baseball this season. So they're,
I mean,
and I've seen
they're
Bridges already this year, and they got a solid team.
Yeah, they're off to a really good start. I mean, they lost to Academic Magnet early, but then they came back and beat them the next time they played them. They beat Hayward, they beat Whale Branch, they beat JP2, which is a really quality win. Beat Whale again. They beat Barnwell, and then beating Colleton tonight. That's a solid dub for them as well. So I mean, their region, if they're better than Barnwell, that sets up pretty well for them to probably win that region, I would think. I don't expect
Yeah.
Edisto. Hampton will give a little fight, but I really think Bridges will be poised to be right there. And like you said, they got some guys
Indeed.
They
on
got
that
some
team.
arms.
Bryce Young, most notably. They got some young guys. Oh yeah, they got some guys that were at BA last year too. But yeah, Denver Jones is a good, solid young pitcher. Dylan Simonson, uh, Bryce Young is a dude. Chase Logan's a good young player. Yeah, they're going to be the
Yeah.
Tillotson kid. Yeah, they're going to be tough. They're going to be a problem.
They're exciting. To see what they're doing, just getting that notoriety from those that are ranking these top teams. So I'm intrigued. I'm excited to
Coach,
see.
yeah. I was
Excited
going
to
to
see
say,
how they
Coach.
do against some strong competition.
Yeah, and
Going
Coach
forward
Duncan's
because
doing.
yeah,
Coach Duncan's doing a
um,
fantastic job.
yeah. I mean, like
And
I said,
Duncan, yeah.
if you can lead into a good performance in region play, this is a team that I felt they were on the up and up at the end of last year. I remember they were just getting their new baseball fields or softball fields going, and there's a lot of excitement around the end of last year, and now there's even more. And it's great to see from a program where we've seen basketball's been down the last year or two. They've had some really good basketball teams that they've been down recently, but it's good to see baseball and some other sports on the rise. Volleyball's been great over there too. So it's a growing school, and they're starting to get some real talent over there in a couple of sports, and it's exciting to see where baseball is, and with so much of the season left to go, there's some real excitement, some genuine optimism for how this
And
this team.
I was also going to say Bridges softball is also a team that might make some moves this season as well. They sound, and
Yeah,
I've
they've
heard
been off to a
pretty
decent
solid.
start. They did get
Yeah.
clocked by Barnwell
Yeah, that's
last
fair.
night, 15-0. So I wasn't sure what to make of them. They were beating teams that they should beat, but then they hadn't kind of played anybody from that higher tier, so I wasn't sure. But they're solid. They're going to beat a lot of people. They may not be ready for the top tier, but they're going to beat a lot of people. JP2 softball though seems to be ready for the prime time.
Yeah, they're legit.
They're beating
They're
everybody.
legit.
They beat Bluffton 10-1 last night. They're looking really good, and Bluffton beat Hilton Head tonight 6-2. And as our friend Christopher Holmes noted, Colleton County softball beating Buford tonight 7-2. So a couple of region results there with Colleton County and Bluffton picking up wins. But yeah, that JP2 softball team, that program has really come a long way. Tevye Mullen getting her 500th strikeout the other night, and against I think that was another win against Bluffton, I want to say. So they've had a good run so far this year. I think undefeated, maybe one loss. They're red hot. Yeah, undefeated, 7-0. JP2 softball. Up next, they got Lawrence Manning at home tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But Bluffton softball, nice win over Hilton Head. Carlton over Buford. I'm trying to think. Bishop England and May River. Obviously not playing tonight. But oh yeah, it was against May River. That's right. I was thinking Bluffton. It was May River, the 1-0 win over May River,
Yeah.
which was very much a statement win for JP2. JP2 baseball looking pretty good too. They've had a couple, that you thought they might get, but they beat Trinity last night 3-2. Not in action today. Other scores from last night. Hardyville baseball with the 15-6 win over Whale
Thanks.
Branch.
Very
Nice
nice.
win for the Canes. Congrats to Coach Klepp for his first one. Battery Creek with an 18-6 win over North Charleston. Colleton Prep 10-0 over Orangeburg Prep. On the softball side, Barnwell, we mentioned beating Bridges Prep, JP2 over Bluffton. Colleton Prep 7-5 over Orangeburg Prep. Legacy Christian 21, Northside Christian 14. Got him by a touchdown. And we gave up a few too many touchdowns. Well Branch 27, Hardyville 7. We let somebody else pitch at the end and it didn't go well.
Hey, that's okay, man. It's a learning experience, my
It was
friend.
more
It's a learning
competitive than
experience.
that, I promise. But yeah, we're learning every day. Branch
Hey,
played well. They played
I
really
did
well.
see Hillman Christian played Cardinal Newman tonight. Got the 7-2 win over Cardinal Newman.
Yeah, I was just about to run down tonight's scores. We mentioned May River beating Hilton Head, Bishop England over Beaufort, Bridges Prep over Colleton, Bluffton over Bryan County. St. Andrews beat Beaufort Academy 13-1, HHCA 7-2 over Cardinal Newman. Another really good win for them. And the right field mafia is happy out on the farm because Patrick Henry 9, Colleton Prep 7 on the baseball diamond. And then over on the softball, we mentioned both these: Colleton County over Beaufort, Bluffton over Hilton Head, and Lawrence Manning beat Colleton Prep 12-2. And I'm going to try to find some soccer scores next. But I know you want to talk about HHCA, Max. You're always hype about that. But man, Patrick Henry, that's a nice win over Colleton Prep.
That's a
Huge.
really solid win over Cardinal Prep. And we expected Cardinal Prep to be pretty good this year.
They're pretty solid.
Yeah, so that's a really good win for Patrick Henry. And it tells me Patrick Henry, I think, going to be a little more competitive than I had originally thought they were going to be, which is a really good sign for them. So I'm very happy with that win. I'm surprised, but I'm also excited if that's what we're going to see out of Patrick Henry this year, is them being able to score runs and outscoring opponents. So that's a really good win for Patrick Henry.
Good to see that team on the come
It
up
was
again. After,
Ryland and Scoot on the hill.
oh, nice.
I'm not sure who Scoot is.
I like that name, though.
We got nicknames in there. We got Scoot. We'll have to get Stricklander to tell us who Scoot is one of these days. But our boy Kruk, he graduated, didn't he? Spencer Kelleher.
I think so.
Sad when they graduate and go on to become adults. I wish they could stay kids forever and entertain us in high school sports. It's not really. It's awesome. It's awesome to see them go out and become contributing members of society. But yeah, anything else jump out about baseball, softball there, guys? Anything you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, obviously that Hillman Christian had a solid win tonight. That's a good Cardinal Newman team, too. They've been a solid program over the last few years. But, I mean, JP2 continuing on both baseball and softball to do some really good work. So I'm as it comes closer and closer, when April comes around, I'm excited to watch Hilton Christian and JP2 go at it. I'm getting more and more excited by it.
As I've said before, and I will again, JP2 on the diamond is reminding me a lot of JP2 on the hardwood. Just the way that, and you do see a lot of guys and gals that are both playing basketball and baseball and softball. Everything seems to be coming up really well for JP2. I'll say this: I'm going to take a look at some of the schedule for next week. I still have a few weeks of stuff to handle on my end with scheduling and whatnot. But I plan before the end of the spring to get out to some of these ballparks and catch some games.
Yeah.
Definitely want to see
Bring your bug spray.
There's no doubt about that. Much like football season. Definitely want to catch JP2. Pretty interested in what Bluffton has to offer as well. So by the end of the regular season, I'm looking to hit the stretch run and check a couple of these teams out at least that I can. But maybe even as soon as next week, middle of next week, I've got a day that I think I can maybe get out to a game. So I'm posted.
Wednesday. Yeah, there's got to be something going on Wednesday. I promise you that.
That's the day that I'm looking at is next Wednesday.
Might even be May River Bluffton. Let's see. Because yeah, there's bound to be something good on Wednesday because all the Region 6
Yep.
4A teams play typically. Oh, next week it'll be Colleton at Bluffton.
That should be good.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, decent. I mean, I think Bluffton will get it. Bishop England at May River on Monday, but at
Oh, that's
Bishop England
good.
on Wednesday. It's at Bishop England on Wednesday.
Dang.
That's a bummer. That would have been the better one. But there's a lot of baseball out there. You'll find a game. I promise. If it ain't raining, you'll find a game.
Yes.
Yep.
Soccer. You want to talk a little soccer? I know you like the soccer,
Oh, I
Wes.
love it.
You love the soccer. Last night we had some soccers. I don't have all the scores yet, but I do have the Region 6 4A girls. Bishop England 2-0 over May River. Hilton Head 3-0 over Bluffton. And how about this one? Colleton County Beaufort 0-0 scoreless tie. They go to the shootout. Colleton County wins 2-1.
Wow.
That's a crazy shootout score. We don't see that often.
Great game.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Right?
That Hilton Head team is that Hilton Head team's something fierce. I'm liking how they've been playing as of late.
I mean, 3-0 over Bluffton is pretty impressive because Bluffton's a strong squad. I mean, they got a bunch of kids just signed to play in college. So that's
an impressive win. I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see what they've been doing. Bluffton, they still have some talent on that squad, so they're looking legit this year. This is exciting.
Yeah.
They've had a couple
great
years
history.
They have a great history, and there was a time where they routinely blew up Bluffton like this, and now to do what they, I'm hyped. I'm hyped about this girls soccer team this year, and you look even their other results. 2-1 against Catawba Bridge. That's a respectable performance. Same thing. They lost to Richmond Hill, but then you have nice win over St. Joseph's Catholic, and then put up 7 on Lugoff Elgin. So yeah, I mean, you see some quality results to start the year. If you can win this region, you're a state title contender every year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you finish second this region, you're up there too. So they look legit.
I mean, usually all the playoff teams out of this region, especially on the girls' side, are legit contenders to go to the lower state finals. Like even the 4 seed might make a run any given year. But Hilton Head, big night. They also beat the Bobcat boys 1-0. May River over Bishop England by the same score. That's a huge win for them. And Colleton 3, Beaufort 1. Colleton boys.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Goodness.
How about that? Colleton is turning some corners. Some of those programs are getting some wins that they didn't used to get.
It's baseball programs been growing these last couple of years, and that's a statement win for Colleton. Beaufort seems to always have a good amount of talent on that soccer boys program. So I'm excited for the Cougars. I think that they really starting to make some noise, just not just in the region, but just around Lowco as a whole for what they've been doing. It's exciting. Definitely have to try to catch them in action at some point. Just catch some soccer in general. I obviously had my birthday, so I was busy with that, but had
happy birthdays.
Yeah, had a lot of stuff going on. So, but definitely plan to catch a lot of soccer very soon, and as we get deeper into the season, because it's this is the time of year you're really starting to find out, okay, who are the contenders, who should we be really focusing on, and then you go from there. And it looks like both these Hilton Head teams are going to be worth following.
I've seen a couple rankings from different sites, and Hilton Head's on those rankings. Like they are a legit contender. I think from what I've seen so
that
far.
boys program had a great year last season, but obviously fell to Bluffton. But they lost a couple of guys, a couple of important guys from that team last year. But they've reloaded and they've gotten better, and it's exciting to see the improvements just over the span of couple of weeks.
Yeah, looking solid. Of course, it's a fickle game. You know, sometimes the difference between winning and losing is not what you would expect it to be. You know, it can go sideways on you, but when you win, that's a good thing. So Hilton Head getting the dub tonight, both dubs, sweeping or last night rather, sweeping Bobcats. Battery Creek, I didn't see a score for the girls game, but Battery Creek boys beat North Charleston 2-0. Bridges swept Barnwell 8-0 for the girls, 7-0 for the boys. Hampton with 2 wins. Girls beat Colleton Prep 5-2. Boys skunked Lake Marion 8-0. And Whale Branch with the clean sheet, 4-0 over Edisto. Clean sheets all around for the boys. It's September. Goodness,
Wow.
lots of clean sheets. Cleans sheet. Attorneys General.
Yes.
But yeah, the soccer is going. Soccering.
I love soccer. I love high school soccer. It's fantastic.
Fun.
Fantastic, especially once you get closer in the playoffs and how tight some of those matches are. It's a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun, and definitely be out to catch some of these teams, especially Hilton Head, Bluffton. I think May River's still going to be a fact. I really want to see Hardyville play, the Hardyville boys team under the new coach. Misa be winning. That's what they call him now. Misa be winning.
Misa be winning for sure.
Misa be yelling at him. I know that. He gets on him. He runs a tight ship.
Misa be villain.
Yeah, he do be villain. We look pretty good so far. You know,
that Hardyville team. I honestly, I thought last season it was state title or bust. I thought that was a team good enough. You put Misa Garzone in that conversation, and it just changes everything. I have huge high hopes for that Hardyville boys soccer team because they just look, especially coming out of that Charleston shootout. You had mentioned, Justin, when those kids got back from that Charleston shootout, they said, "Oh yeah, we're for real this year." It's one of those situations, and I think they really are for real. They have a tough start to the season schedule, and when they get into region play, I think they're going to be in really good shape.
Yeah. Well, and remember that last year we started, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh my gosh, 0-6-1.
Really?
We were 0-6-1 before we got to region play and beat Bamberg. And basically playing the same schedule this year, we're 4-4. So, when you look at it on that level, we've played JP2, we played Phillips Simmons, Stahl, Woodland, BA, Berkeley, Hilton. Berkeley we tied with last year. We beat them this year. Hilton Prep, we beat Stahl. We've lost to twice, but we narrowed the gap in the second one. So, you have to feel really good about where we are going into it. And then we were supposed to play Bamberg Monday, but that got messed up by the weather. Not sure about the reschedule on that. But Bamberg's talking apparently, but they don't know. They don't know what's coming, I don't think. Royal is down this year.
Are they talking
Ridgeland will
back,
probably
really?
be. I mean, they be talking. I don't know. It's one of my wrestlers says, one of their wrestlers says, I don't know. It's my guy. I mean, it's my guy too. He says they're talking. Oh yeah, they talking about they're gonna beat Hardyville. I don't know, man. These kids talk between the schools, even, especially the wrestlers.
He said.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said. He said that they said that they're
That's
going
right.
to beat you. So whatever. Bulletin
That
board
everybody
material.
Yeah.
And then we said, Vamo Canes. But no, I mean, it's fun. It's fun to watch them. Obviously, it requires a little buy-in when you have a new coach come in and Misa wants to play a certain style. He wants to play a possession game. And they played a little more direct last year. So, it's a little bit of an adjustment. And I think at first there was a little bit like, oh, but that's not how we play, coach. And he's like, well, that's how we play now. And now that they're buying in and they're understanding it, they I think they're going to be really solid. I'm looking forward to another really good run with them. So should be fun. What else you got, boys? That's all the scores I got for you. I looked for scores from JP2 Beaufort lacrosse tonight, but did not find anything. But got anything else? How's your brackets looking? Busted yet?
Well,
kidding.
Not quite yet.
I think everyone's bracket is still perfect as of now.
Still
So,
intact.
yep.
Yeah, unless you're in a weird one where they make you pick the play-in games. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the first four.
The first
Um,
four.
Yeah,
But yeah, the main course starts tomorrow at noon, so that's when it really
Yep.
gets going. And
We got
one
some
of the
big
more
games.
fun days of the year to just kick back if you're able to, because obviously, it's a work day, so it's not easy, but you know, you're
Yeah.
always tempted to. You're always tempted to find a way to get away and watch some basketball.
Hey, best day of the
I'll
year
be doing
starts
that for sure.
tomorrow, in my opinion. Best day of the year.
Yeah, I mean the best, at least like the best. These 4 days and the 4 days next
Well,
weekend
the
are the best.
Thursday
8
and Friday
days
of the
of year.
first round. That's the best, full day with.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I agree.
I smell some
Although
upsets too.
Sweet 16's a great round too.
Yeah, Sweet 16 is fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, nothing
Sweet
beats
16's
that
a lot
first
of fun.
weekend. That first weekend.
Oh, it's all great. It's all great.
It's all great. It really
Amazing.
is. It's
Really is.
tremendous.
And I smell
Who
some
y'all got?
upsets already.
Who y'all got?
Winning?
You already saw some upsets.
Bear
before the show
down,
started?
going Arizona.
I smell one upset that I'm seeing tomorrow that I've picked
Yeah,
already.
me too.
Okay, I didn't know I was picking. Are we picking upsets or are we picking like the national champion?
I mean, I see an upset.
Oh, I mean, champs is what I meant. But
Yeah, that's what
I'm on Arizona as well.
So of course we got our Loco group bracket and stuff like that. I picked St. John's to win it all, and
All right,
and my
going out
bracket
on a
for that
limb.
one.
Going out
Yeah.
on a limb
Okay.
Oh,
to win the
Okay.
whole thing.
that is bold, sir.
Who do you got him against?
Bold, sir.
Let me look. I have no idea. I have to look at my ESPN app,
St.
but I can't
John's.
switch my phone. So
Oh yeah, I got
But
him. I got St. John's beating Kansas, but I got him stopping there.
I got him beating
Yeah.
Duke as well.
That would be
Well,
By the way, that whole section, that whole region of this tournament is crazy.
yeah.
The teams that are in that section,
Yeah.
the teams that are in that section. I mean, Duke, St. John's, Michigan State, Kansas, UCLA, UCF. I mean, like that is a tough bracket. And if you're a Duke fan, you might be a little bit scared of who's in that bracket with you in that section before you even get.
That bracket's crazy.
It's nuts. It's scary.
nuts.
Just think about the coaches in that. Bracket.
Rick,
It's
like
insane.
you have Rick Pitino in that, and that chaos will arrive.
State,
Like it
Connecticut,
just.
Danny Hurley, like that's jeez. It's a who's who of coaches.
But I smell an upset.
Yeah.
I smell an upset from the games I'm seeing tomorrow, and the one that's popping out to me is North Carolina losing to VCU.
Yep.
I'm
A lot
on
of
that
people
one
like
too.
that.
I didn't want to.
I like South
I
Florida
have them
over
losing to
Louisville.
Illinois.
I do too. I picked South Florida to beat Louisville.
I'm a big
Yeah,
A10
me too.
guy. VCU's playing some great basketball, but I didn't want to let Curry down. I picked North Carolina. I didn't want Curry to get on my bad side.
Yeah,
Right.
fair. I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Go VCU.
That's a good. That's
Santa
a good pick. I could definitely see them knocking off North Carolina.
How about you guys got SLU or Georgia?
St. Louis.
I got St. Louis.
Yeah, me too.
St.
I'm
Louis,
on
yeah.
SLU. I'm on SLU.
I'm going with the Bulldogs. I got Georgia.
I mean St. Louis. They really should have won their conference tournament. Dayton had that lucky shot there, that tip.
Dayton, I mean, if Dayton had won, I'm just going to say right now, if Dayton had won the A10 tournament, that would have caused a whole cascade of issues for even like for Miami of Ohio. It could have costed them a shot as well. Like
it might have, because I don't know who the last team in was, whether it was them or.
They were not. They weren't the last team in. They were like second last.
Texas was the last one.
Yeah, Texas.
Texas was last in.
Yep.
Yeah. So those were the last 4 of those 11s.
You guys were just talking about, and I agree, the East is a bear.
It is.
I've got my bias, of course, just being a fan.
Dookie.
I have Duke winning the whole thing. I think that this team, and yeah, there are a couple of guys that are injured right now, Foster and Patrick Ngumba, but you know what? I just think that they and Florida in that left side of the bracket look
That's
like two
scary.
of the best teams that I've definitely seen this year, and a team that is really coming on strong for me. I love seeing that. I do. A team that really is coming on strong for me is Iowa State.
I was just about to mention them.
I have Duke over Iowa State in the
I was
national
just about to
championship.
say I have them over Michigan in the Elite Eight.
Can I put something out there? I have Vanderbilt
Iowa State's
beating
damn
Florida.
good. Okay.
Vanderbilt, yeah.
I have Purdue in the West in the top right.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I
Four.
put Florida through. But I have Iowa State knocking off Michigan in that Elite Eight matchup.
Yeah, ditto.
Hey, can I just ask, how much, if you're Florida, how much do you hate the fact that Vanderbilt ended up in the same section of this tournament as you? Like, especially after Vanderbilt
got a bad draw.
They got a bad draw, but I think that Vanderbilt team is getting hot at the right time, and if I'm anyone playing them, I'd be scared.
I actually like Nebraska over them.
Over Vandy.
I got Vanderbilt.
I'm taking the Huskers to take on Florida in the Sweet 16.
All right.
Yeah, that's fair. Did a good call though. That's a good Nebraska team. A really good Nebraska team.
That'll be like a 1-2 possession game. But I think Vanderbilt will win. But
any major upsets?
Yeah,
I'm looking through this bracket.
I don't trust Nebraska. I'm still scared of Nebraska because I just don't trust them.
I like BYU to get to the Sweet 16. Got Missouri getting through the first round.
Yeah,
I got them first round. I wanted to pick them over Purdue, but I was like, man, I'm already going to be mad when we lose to Purdue. I don't want to.
I was tempted to, but couldn't do it.
I wanted to, but I thought better of it. So, no worries. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Obviously, our local connection, the most local connection we have is Nick Pringle playing for Arkansas. They open with Hofstra. That will be, or no, that's Alabama that opens with Hofstra, right? Who's Arkansas got?
Arkansas opens with High Point. A lot of people like High Point. I don't.
You know, I kind of no.
I take that back.
No,
Arkansas
High Point goes against
Hawaii.
Wisconsin.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Hawaii.
Yeah, Arkansas's got Hawaii.
I actually like High Point, but then I got scared off of them because I heard people I respect talking really good about the Badgers and their senior guards, and I was like, oh, senior guards, yeah, those work in March. So now I have the Badgers coming out of there, but not
Hawaii
getting
though.
Yeah, I'm not
Hawaii's
afraid
had a
of
good
Hawaii.
season. Hawaii's had a pretty good year.
Thing about Calipari is he usually either goes deep or flames out early, right? So which one is it this year?
I'd be scared, yeah.
I've got them losing in the Sweet 16 to Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can't see them going past there, I don't think. I took them out with Wisconsin.
If I hadn't gone with St. John's, I probably would have gone with Arizona. Because something about that Arizona team is just
they're big, but they're fast.
Yeah,
they seem to be the consensus.
They're a big team. They have size. Incredibly great team. They don't take too many three. They're mostly a team that's going to go to the rim and do work in there. So, there is a path to beating them, and the fact that they just haven't been able to get over that hump. But I mean, if they don't get over the hump this year, then when is it going to happen? Because I think that the collection of guys there, I think their path works out fairly favorable for them, and I just think there's some more question marks with Duke, more question marks with Michigan, especially with Kaysen, who's still out for them, and I just feel like there's still a few question marks surrounding that Michigan team. So. I still think they have a possibility to get there. But I kind of feel like Arizona has all the makings of a team that is looking like they're going to check all the boxes.
I mean, out of all of those, out of Duke, Michigan, Arizona, and Florida, I feel like Arizona's the healthiest right now,
they are, and health is everything in March.
and playing the best basketball out of those 4 teams currently.
Yeah.
You know the one thing I'm trying to, I still don't understand. How is, like, obviously I picked St. John's to win, but the question I have is, how did they end up with a 5 seed? Like, I don't
they got
understand
hosed.
that.
Totally
got
hosed on
hosed.
seed.
Well, they should have been at least a 3 seed. I think they should have been a 3 seed.
I thought they could have been a 2 or at least a 3.
Well, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, you were the 1 seed in the Big East tournament. You beat UConn by 20. Like, should you not be a little bit?
I'm with you, and I also do agree with you that they're the most.
Ooh, we're losing JJ.
Uh-oh.
I noticed this earlier.
Is he breaking up for everybody or just me?
It was you.
Yeah, it was definitely you. As I diagnosed earlier.
Yep, he's breaking up.
Yep.
Yeah, getting gremlin a bit.
Gremlin,
Yeah.
boys.
Yep.
Sorry, you were saying what about St. John's?
I think
Marcus?
we're losing.
Oh. Anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, like St. John's to me, I just feel as if out of the 5 seeds, that team is the most dangerous. Is Justin back? No.
He's spinning now.
Oh,
I think I would agree with you, Max. They are really, really talented. Wisconsin's really good.
Yeah.
I
think they're playing their best basketball right now as well. And that's a scary sight. Like, for that St. John's team, they're playing their hottest. This is the hottest St. John's has been this season. And let's remind everyone, they lost to UConn. I think it was by 30 during the regular season at one point.
That's right.
They came back into the conference finals to beat UConn by 20. I mean, the turnaround right there. It's why I picked them to go all the way, is because I just think that team is dangerous. That team is dangerous, and they're even when they're not playing their best game, they're dangerous, and they are playing their best basketball right now.
Yeah, I mean it's a viable pick, honestly, because they shouldn't be a 5 seed. They should be like a 2 or 3. So if you're picking a 3 seed to win it all, we wouldn't think you're crazy at all.
Right. Well, that's what you have to if you're trying to win a big pool.
Yeah, you got to go.
You have to go with the road less traveled, and that's the way you approach it.
Yeah, and I filled mine out immediately, and then I went back tonight and I revised a few picks, but I kept the big stuff the same. So I still got Arizona winning it. Yeah. I can't say why per se. Just they've been good when I've watched them, and everybody says they're real good. And then after I picked them, I saw that like everybody was picking them, like Jay Billis and Seth Greenberg and Obama. Like, so I figured I'll roll with it.
Hey, if Obama's picking them, man, you got to go with it.
Ball. He knows ball, so I would
do. You do know.
I would have Texas Tech going further if they had their star, but when they lost him, that was definitely
that's a bad one. And it's the same thing for North Carolina. Like, I think North Carolina, if they had what's his name? Caleb, Wilson? Yeah, Caleb Wilson. If they would have had him, I would have seen them easily handling VCU. Even as good of a VCU team as they are, I think A, North Carolina would have been a higher seed than 6, and B, I think they would have made it. I think they would have had a much deeper run if Caleb was healthy and actually being able to play. But it's kind of the reason why I picked VCU over North Carolina.
What I'm looking at the celebrity picks, I guess they call them. They're all just ESPN personalities, but most of them you're just like, Florida, Arizona, Michigan, Houston, a lot of Arizona, Miami. What?
Miami.
Oh,
There's some more Arizonas and Michigan and Houston.
Which
and
UConn.
one?
I'm watching
Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida. Okay.
That's a 7 seed.
That's a bananas pick.
Wow. That is bananas.
To win it all. So you're not the craziest person out there, Max.
Yeah, no, there's you always have the Florida Atlantics of the world that make a
that's a dude who works for ESPN.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's as bad as me saying, I'll pick Clemson to win it all. Like, that's
Mike Clay.
That's
Mike Clay. football guy.
He's the fantasy guru.
Yeah.
Mike Clay's got Miami. He must have gone to Miami, bro. He has them winning it all. They beat Arizona, and then they beat Michigan, and then they beat
Oh,
Louisville
hell
in the
no.
championship. He's an ACC truther.
Yeah, that
Louisville
is
in the
an ACC
title game.
truther. If you're an
Yeah.
ACC truther, I have a ton of different teams you could choose from other
It's a
than
bad
Miami.
year
Yeah.
to be an ACC
How about
truther
Duke?
outside of Duke.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we meandered through that. That took some time. Shout out to our other sponsors, Hudson's Seafood House on the Docks, presenting sponsor of Under the Bus. We did a late night episode last night because Curry's TV watching habits. He's finicky about when he can pull himself away from the television to talk about sports, watching sports to talk about sports. But we got it in last night. Check it out over on the Lowco Media YouTube channel. Hudson's Seafood House on the Docks, a great place for seafood sunsets and cocktails on Hilton Head Island, right on Skull Creek. Beautiful place to be this time of year. Might bring your bug spray, though. Just carry that around with you. Get you some no-nats when you get to town, and don't leave home without it. That stuff will take care of you good. But also got a shout out Twinge and Twombly, the personal injury attorneys in Beaufort. They've got a rare name, but they provide remarkable service at Twinge and Twombly. And we've got HHI Windows and Doors. Our old friend Coach Barron hung up his whistle. He's focused on a new kind of screens now. They're never moving screens at HHI Windows and Doors, improving your view of the Lowco. Reverence Wrestling Club is our official wrestling sponsor and the presenting sponsor of the Lowco Grind, a great place to take your skills on the mat to the next level this offseason. And there's never an offseason at Reverence. They're always grinding.
Never.
And also shout out to Jay's Barbershop, the place to be in Ridgeland, whether you need a haircut or not. That brings us to our parting thoughts on this lovely Wednesday evening. Marcus Walsh, what do you got queued up for us?
Wes, you mentioned that you were at USCB for a good ball. Well, not at USCB, but at the Shark Park for a good part of the day, calling USCB ball. And I was on campus for a little bit of today, talking to Ray Alonzo and Jeff Riley, doing a little bit of Special Olympics, Beaufort Parks and Rec, special adaptive sports talk for the WHHI News for next week. And really wanted to get Ray back because the interview that I did with him over at May River did not take, especially with just everybody being in that gym at that time. I did talk to Misa, and that was a good couple of minutes that I had with him talking about his experiences at May River, certainly, and what Special Olympics means to him and what they have going back. I know he was excited to head over from Hardyville back to the place that started it all at May River High. So that'll air next week. I would think probably next Wednesday. We're slammed with stuff into the weekend with news and then special features as we have our weekend shows with news Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then into Monday until 5:00. So there's that. There's more stuff coming. I've talked to Jeff about doing a little bit more stuff. He's going to be involved in some Special Olympics in May and then in the summer in June with some friends, certainly. So possibly more of a Special Olympics kind of beat that he and I are kind of working on with his ability to get some stuff going. That's the big thing for now, but we're getting closer and closer to more major golf along with the March Madness, and then next week,
and then
we've
the
got
big one,
Major League
because
Baseball
it's
too.
the big one here. It's the big one in our eyes. The
Granddaddy of them all.
Yes,
Yep.
that's for sure.
Yep.
Been a
Masters
busy
is the
week.
appetizer. Yep.
How many people can say that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead, but I might have come across something.
I'm good,
You good?
for the moment.
Yeah. All right, Marcus. Thank you. Max Raj, you're up next, buddy.
Two real quick. First one, obviously, United States falling short to Venezuela in the World Baseball Classic final.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Couldn't even be that sad about it.
Yeah, I
Venezuela
can't.
deserved
I
it.
really can't. They deserved it. They earned it. I mean, really, they had a very
It
solid
was a great
squad.
game.
It was a fantastic game. and you can't ask for anything better. The last couple World Baseball Classic finals have really been
Obviously,
fun
the
to watch.
fan
I mean, it's a
and
great
Brady
event.
is great
It
as
is a
well.
fantastic event, and I honestly wish it wasn't every 4 years. I wish it was every other year. Honestly, I wish it was 2 years
Well,
instead
I
of
think
4.
it's every 3 years, isn't it? Because I
It's
believe
every
I heard next
3.
in 29.
Is it
It's
3?
every
Yeah.
3,
every 3
but
years. Yep.
all the talk right now is about the success of it and how
The
much
impending
better it would be if it was
meet.
done during the All-Star break.
Agreed.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's only
It
a
should
matter of
be.
time
I don't
before
know.
they figure out. So I think what they're going to have to do, though, is they're going to have to play some kind of preliminaries or something, like pool play earlier, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
They
play
have to.
just the
yeah, some kind of
tournament during the
qualifying
All-Star
tournament or
break, like
something.
take a week off at the All-Star break and play the
I would
tournament.
think so, but where would you play the
what
pool play?
That's what hockey did. It worked
Well, I
well
mean, you
for
could
them.
play the pool play the same as you do now,
Yeah,
before the season, and then play the tournament once you get to the All-Star break, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
What I
Um,
was gonna say,
But annually would be amazing. But man, Venezuela, the way they manufactured that run in the ninth after Harper
yeah,
hit
Yeah.
the 2-run
That
bomb, it was
run.
just beautiful baseball. They put the pinch runner in, he swipes the bag by a millimeter,
yeah.
and then
Yep.
Gino Suarez,
Side.
the happiest man on earth,
Yes.
just
Yeah.
a joyous man, and he just
But
smoked
can
one of
I
them down.
can I just say, I sure as hell hope that Mark DeRosa is not the manager the
Yeah,
next time around.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think they
Let's pick somebody who's managed a baseball game before. How about that?
was managed
Well,
well.
but
It was,
here's the thing. Like the funniest thing is, you look at a lot of these teams this season. Former MLB players were managers. Like you look at Puerto Rico, Yadier Molina was
Right.
the manager for Puerto Rico. You know, like
that's the way to do it.
But if I'm not mistaken, was it Dominican or did
Well, Miggy
Albert Pujols?
Cabrera managed
Yeah.
the winning Venezuelan team.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah,
But
Albert
Albert
Pujols
Pujols,
How about,
had
yep,
the
that's right. Pujols.
Dominican.
Puerto
That was-
Ricans, right?
Yep.
Or
No,
was it
Dominican. It was
Dominicans.
Dominican.
Pujols,
Yeah,
yep.
and then Yadier Molina was with Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto Rico. That's right.
That's cool.
Had Yadier had Francisco Lindor and all those players that had that whole license
Right.
insurance situation,
Right.
I think we would have been talking about a really solid Puerto Rican team. But
Yeah, they were good.
I just think like Mark DeRosa this year, if you saw his press conference after the game, I was just appalled. Yeah, because there was a whole situation around spring training and the Major League Baseball teams that he had talked about the reason why they didn't pitch Mason Miller in the ninth. And I'm like, really, guys, this is for a World Baseball Classic title. It may not be the World Series or anything, but come on.
That's real though.
You know.
I mean, these teams are like, yes, you can, but here are the rules, and they gotta kind of abide by that.
I know, but it's just, I mean, if you're going to be playing for the World Baseball Classic, you might as well do everything you can to win it.
Yeah,
I
I kind of agree.
You know,
we play
it's
to win the game.
It is what it is, but
Sure seemed like Venezuela was playing all out.
they
Didn't matter.
were.
Didn't seem to
they
matter what their general
Yeah.
manager said. Daniel Palencia was going to pitch every day they needed him to pitch.
Yes,
And he was going to
yes,
throw absolute
absolutely.
gas.
Yeah, dude's fantastic. But the other,
I fell in love with him last year as my new Cubs closer. He's wonderful.
yeah, baby, he's a great player. Anyway, obviously, mentioned United States losing to Venezuela. College ball, though, this is my other one. I saw this week. Georgia Southern baseball got a big upset win over Clemson this week.
Wow.
11th ranked Clemson. How about that for the Georgia Southern Eagles? Future home for Slade Bird. Slade Bird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Slade Bird and possibly Steele. I mean,
They won 6-1. By the way, I don't know if y'all been paying attention enough. Steele is absolutely crushing it at the junior college level right now.
Yeah.
He's playing some ball.
Yeah, he's raking. And that's why I meant like
all the birds are.
Sterling just finished up unbelievably at Georgia
that?
Southern. Finished up an incredible college swimming
Record-setting year.
Yeah, just a tremendous year for her.
All
All right, Wes, what do you got, buddy?
Yeah, well, first off, obviously, had a good birthday. So just it was cold. It was cool, but just chilled and had a good dinner and all that. So, yeah, had a good day and happy belated birthday to Marcus Walsh is it you or Max? Is one of them.
It was mine.
Yeah,
on,
that's what
on
I thought.
Friday.
That was yours. That was recent.
Mine is coming up. Don't worry.
Max is yet to
Max is
come.
the
He's the
end.
one who hasn't had his yet.
Okay, so Max is at the end, so that'll be
Yep.
coming. Yeah. And then my other parting thoughts. Some big news today in the world of women's basketball, the WNBA, and this was a
Saw
long time
this.
coming. They agreed to a new collective bargaining agreement, and they are going to get paid what they deserve. We have some tremendous women's basketball players, not just the college level, but in the WNBA, and it's great to see that salary cap rising. It's going to be up to $7 million, and really should be more than that, but. Supermax contracts starting at 1.4 million. I mean, these women deserve to make much bigger salaries with the talent that they have, and with all that they're doing for the sport of women's basketball, and all the girls that are looking up to them. Women's sports is on the rise, and especially women's basketball. We've seen the rise of Caitlin Clark, among others, and it's only getting bigger and better. This class of young women's players in the WNBA, it's taking it to a whole nother level, and we're starting to see that circulate into college basketball, and just more talent in the women's game in general. And it's great to see, just awesome to see that league doing as well as it is. And I think the success certainly deserves and warrants this to happen, and much deserved for the incredible talent of these players. And so, the average salary was 120,000 to go up to 600,000. The supermax to 1.4 million. So, that's a good step in the right direction for these women who really deserve that kind of money for what they have done, and for what women's basketball has become. It's been awesome to see the growth of just the attention and the excitement surrounding the WNBA, because it's an awesome product, a great league to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely come on the scene these last few years, and I want to get to a game because
Yeah.
my understanding is the atmosphere at the games is kind of unique to the sports world, and really cool. Like, as far as the vibes are, like, super family friendly. Not a lot of drunken idiots and that kind of
Yep.
stuff. And so I'd kind of like to check
Yep.
that out sometime.
Yeah,
If
I
I'm
hope
in
they
New York, I'd
expand
definitely
as
like to
well.
see a
I hope
Liberty
they're able
game.
to
I hear
expand
that
in the
great.
future and just get new markets.
Yeah,
for
I think
people.
they will. I
Yeah.
think that's coming for sure. Like, Boston's got to get a team, right? And there's some
I'm
places
surprised they
that
don't. Wait,
they're ripe
Boston's
for
the
it.
WNBA team? I'm
Yeah,
very surprised
they
they don't.
don't, which is
That is
crazy
very
because
surprising.
I know that because Katie Nolan reps the Liberty only
Yeah,
because there's
that
not a
is
Boston.
surprising that they don't have one. They have
Yeah.
a great women's hockey team, though. I hope they get one in basketball,
Yeah.
because they definitely deserve it. That's a terrific
Yeah.
sports market, and I really hope that league expands and continues to grow.
Yep, seems like it definitely will.
Yep.
I hope the softball league expands this year.
Is it the Athletes Unlimited League?
Yeah.
You're talking about? Yeah,
That league was incredible last year. I want to see more of that. All right, here's my parting thought. I don't know what this means per se, but I'm going to click on Harry Skinner's story, and you're going to see Curry College, Division III in Massachusetts. I know they had offered him, so had a couple other places, but this looks
I believe he was visiting today. I don't know if he's accepted or committed, but I think he was visiting either yesterday or today.
That makes sense. So that's why they did the little photo shoot, the media day thing.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I saw he's got 3 offers posted in the highlights.
Oh, he's got 2 more. Okay.
Curry College, Salkehatchie, and then I'm not sure what this Cardinal here is.
USC Salk. I like that.
Nice.
I don't know what this Cardinal right here. I don't know what that is.
That's oh gosh, I saw it the other day.
Cardinal.
I saw it the other day, and now I can't think of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I had to look it up.
But so he's got 3 offers on the table.
It's tremendous.
Very
Very
different
cool.
ends of the spectrum there. The D3 versus the the
Right.
JUCO, which is more
JUCO.
of a bet on yourself and see where it
Yep.
leads
And
type
we've
thing.
seen the Pringle.
And certainly Salk is a fun place to play. He would
Yeah.
be fun
He'd
pushing
be
the
a
pace
stud
in
over there at Salk. Yeah.
that offense.
Yeah.
Although
Oh, yeah. They
mentioned
score like
on-
150 points a game, something like that.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. Crazy work over there.
By the
So-
way, I had mentioned the other day regarding USC Salk, they fell in the second round of the
Yeah,
junior
Yeah.
college national
Brunswick.
tournament.
Yep.
Yeah.
the region tournament. Yeah, they
Region tournament, yes. My apologies.
Good run though. They'll be back for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, boys. Anything else for the good of the order?
So I guess.
I don't think so.
Hearing none,
Good.
I will
Yep.
take that as a motion to
Yeah.
call it a night. So thanks to all of our sponsors for making it possible. Thanks to you for showing up to listen or watch. We got y'all caught up on what's happening in the Loco sports scene, and we'll see you again real soon. I don't know when, probably Friday night, Friday-ish.
Sounds about right,
Sounds pretty
yeah.
good.
Although
Friday or
maybe
Saturday.
obviously we're at USC. Well, maybe we'll see. Maybe
Yeah,
Thursday,
Friday or
maybe Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll see you one of them days. But that's going to do it for tonight. So for Marcus Walsh, Max Araj, and Wes Kerr, I'm Justin Jarrett. Thanks for hanging out with us. And until next time, go Loco.